I study horses, beauty matched only by their strength. I try and capture a little of that as I move on without your face. I study horses.
Well, we're gonna make this work. But I mean, you can have it all the way turned. It doesn't use your hand anyway.
The surgical staple on an acupressure point right here.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. You stood like rock solid. Wow.
Like you're just
a whole different horse.
Freaking out. There's a staple in my head.
I've only shot him once, but this foot's already improving a ton with just a slightly different trim.
I'm reading the foot more intensely, and then I have a kind of a base to go off the rest of the feet.
Well, I didn't look like it. Yeah, they could have been in the bottom.
To the owner, it's cool to see that degree and keeping track of it. So
I think the casting literally saved the day.
yeah.
When finally got it lighted, it will blow out as soon as I tried to get it near the propane.
And apparently he lost his patience, smacked him with the hammer. Like the horse lost his shit, owner lost her shit. I was like, okay, God, asshole. He is.
I don't care about me. I think I care about being expected.
I'll try to remember how you.
So what's your third day back? Fourth? Third day.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, right? I don't know, the days kind of blend together.
It is.
When there's 7 horses a day.
How was it? How's it feel to be back in Washington?
A lot better.
Yeah?
Muggy.
You gonna show him all your new tricks you learned?
He's seen a lot of the new tricks. Not all of them, but a couple of them. But I know it's good to be back, that's for sure. Definitely a long 3 months. That's no doubt about it.
How does it feel having Chris and Brandon both kind of doing what you're showing them? Leaning into more of the teaching rather than just shoeing?
It makes me want to cry. It's amazing because to see them, well, one, believe in something that I kind of taught and created in a sense, but believe in our brand so much is really humbling. And that's the part that makes me want to cry. But I cry really easily. So to see them be such enthusiastic team members is amazing. My goal is for both Chris and Brandon to be way better than me.
Sorry, I meant hind. I still said the wrong one.
as of now that I'm being filmed, I'm like actually starting the meeting. First of all, we're mission-driven people. Every single person on this team, including the people we can't see, I want to say Trenton and Jen, who aren't out there shoeing horses every day, absolutely 100% buy into the whole mission of Horse First. This team is the future of the company.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, a big week this week. We had actually our first, the big win and the big status update in terms of data is that we had our first raw data export come out of the hook track, which essentially means that all of the data that we've been working put in there to update, to consolidate, and to clean up is coming out now in a way that we can manipulate. There's so much possibility in that realm. It can explode in a way that is so beneficial. It would be in our best interest to have some content ready to download. I'll end my first my first item there.
Yeah, I also want to say that the fact that Trenton is so on top of social media, Beth is so on top of getting that video content, I'm thinking, within 6 months, we're going to be selling curriculum.
Trenton, I want to say, I've had like 8 to 10 friends reach out about the chapter 2, like comment to me, like I didn't even think they followed the horse world, period. And they were reaching out to me saying that the chapter 2 has come across their social media page. So
Really cool.
It's in the algorithm.
yeah. I had a friend call me a thirst trap, and I didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah. I don't want to use that language.
Do not explain to him.
Don't use it.
Don't explain
I
to
don't
Seth
want to
right
use
now.
that language in an HR sense,
No.
but if I put a pause button on that, I have to say, for me and Trenton, you guys are gold.
Oh, and she also sent me a
of
text
that.
this morning and said,
We're not talking about
she said, I guess I'm wondering just when the Farriers Washington calendar is coming out.
Chris, can we hear from you?
Oh.
Give a brief update on the status of your work this week.
It's been mostly good so far, I would say. We've kind of switched the roles a little bit to see exactly.
He's assisting you?
Yeah, a little bit to see exactly where I'm at, and then the last day and a half, it was half and half. So we're figuring that out a bit more.
From the first horse to the last horse that you trimmed yesterday at our last stop.
Oh, it was
together.
greatly, yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like you learn fast, and anyway, I was impressed. I'm really excited.
He called you a prodigy.
I got 2 of them here. Not everybody has that level of depth and willingness to look inside themselves. So my work this week has been seeing where Chris is at after school, which is you're an amazing nailer, which is also a big thing, and you have a great foundation for the next steps, which is trimming, shaping.
Brandon, brief update on the status of your work this week.
So for the past few weeks, I've been returning to a lot of horses that are probably like my 3rd or 4th time around, and it's been a process of like seeing them like, I remember last time being like, oh, I nailed that one, felt really good on that one, and then I get back this week and I'm like, I could have done that better, and like I should have done that better, and so it's been like a high and a low this week of like seeing previous work and being like, like I felt good about that last time, but now I don't like that.
The learning curve is so steep. Like I remember in the beginning, and up until, it never stops, but every 6 weeks, every cycle, you're a better farrier than you were, and sometimes you're way better farrier than you were before. I recently had a big jump in my own understanding of things, and anyway, it never stops. And it kind of keeps it fresh, and then having us to talk to each other really helps keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun, guys. Great seeing you all.
Well, should we load up?
Yes.
All right.
I study horses, my picture of living zen. You see the men line up to tame the beast, but it's the